So it looks like it's hovering, right? Or stationary meaning like hovering?
Correct, but with no thermal exhaust, no gas being pushed out of it, no propeller systems, no wings. And it would do that for very long periods of time, all day.
Now, the New York Times, as I said, we're talking about credible reports here. You told the New York Times that at first you speculated that the objects were a classified drone program. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, this is a drone. We've seen a lot of different shapes and sizes of drones. It's drones. You thought the same thing. But in early 2014, you saw a close friend from the squadron who was just back from a mission, and you said he had a look of shock on his face.
Yeah.
So this is another military personnel, and he had a look of shock. What had he seen?
This was a squadron mate that I've been flying with nearly daily for the past couple of years in this squadron. And to your point, he came back to the ready room, he canceled the flight, and I saw him with his mouth open with the look of shock on his face, and he said, I almost hit one of those darn things.
How did he describe it?
Yeah, so if I can, we fly essentially in a big cube outside in the airspace off the coast of Virginia Beach. And all the aircraft, they enter and exit that cube at essentially a doorway. And 2 aircraft from our squadron were flying out essentially through that doorway, and one of these objects was completely stationary directly at that doorway.
And he saw it with his own eye, not on the instrument?
Correct. It went right between the 2 aircraft, about 50 feet away.
And what was it? What did he describe it as?
He described it as a dark gray or a black cube inside of a clear sphere.
So with his eyes, he saw a dark cube in a clear sphere.
Correct.